Hello everyone and welcome back to Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. Last time Brachus Rex down. Oh boy, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. Anyway, Brachus Rex, complete pain in the arse. I haven't picked up everything yet. I just realized that there's more things to pick up. So but what happened off camera is I picked up some of the stuff here, and you see this thing that's blinding me over here on this side. When I open up Brachus Rex's personal chest, I got a couple more items, and an inert stone went off. So, we've got a few more things to explore while we're here to make our lives more interesting with items. Then we're going to go through that loot. I identified a lot of it, but I didn't even look at it yet. What a deluge! Deluge! One thing that I forgot about, which is going to drive me a little crazy, is that I had like one unlocking scroll, right? And look at all these vases. I mean, really, if you want to put on Survivor's Karma and hope to lucky charm your way into some things, you go nuts. But there's a lot of things here. Brachus is this little chest of the Source King here. Has got a magical lock on it, which you can't use lockpicks on, so you got to use the spell. And I do not have any of those. If I go by type, I'm 95% sure I do not have any of them. So really, we're going to be looking for the next town, the next person who's got the scoundrel. I'm not even sure if it's scoundrel. I believe it's actually under marksman, funny enough, for unlocking. So that we can unlock that bad boy. But let's pick up the rest of the loot. Old push dagger. Oh, well, howdy. And we'll identify everything that's here. It's been. Poor joke from, what do you call it? What is it? A poor joke from Comedy Bang Bang, right? Podcast. There's even a show on IFC. Comedy Bang Bang, which is a fantastic podcast. I listened to it a lot back when I was doing XCOM, Long War, and like doing a whole bunch of stuff. Don't walk into lava, please. Are you gonna walk into lava? You're gonna walk into lava, aren't you? You're just gonna do this and make me look stupid. Nope. Alright. Yep, picking up everything I can around here, and then let's go identifying and checking out all the nice loot we got. More than likely, this is gonna be Resurrect Scroll. Hey, that's my favorite spell. But, dish. Well, there's not really a joke there. It probably is my favorite spell. Really, I gotta say, though, I got no regrets for that last encounter, because I totally forgot about oh, by the way, he opens up with a barrage of traps and things and just murders you. What?
Is it safe? Have you done it?
Where the hell did you come from?
Please tell me that you have sent Brachus Rex to the grave once and for all.
Arhu, okay, buddy, this is a me time, all right. Plus, I heard you might be dirty.
Magnificent. Oh, truly wondrous. I feel like a prisoner set free. Free to bask in the daylight once more.
Then why are you in this dusty old cave?
I was so fearful. Petrified almost in the knowledge that I might see him again. You see, I knew the Mad King. In fact, I served him.
Knew you were dirty, Arhu.
I'm a wizard hunter, and that means I've seen many centuries pass me by. They weren't always happy ones, and you may take that as an understatement. I was once under Brachus's thrall, bound to him by perfidious magic.
Perfidious.
Life was an endless cycle of servitude, torture, and humiliation. Only after the first source hunters skewered him like the pig he was did my nightmare end.
All right.
As you can imagine, I was afraid beyond all measure that the fiend would enslave us all once more. That I'd be cast back into the rank pit that was my past.
So, what about coming and helping us? No? You still want to charge me for those Resurrect Scrolls? Whatever.
But he hasn't, and he never will. Thank you. I will never forget this act of valor.
I asked Brachus about where Cassandra. Turns out she was his sister of a man cat.
So you have heard of her? Yes. I knew Cassandra.
She mentioned this before.
She was a sweet girl when we met. Hardly a woman yet. The very opposite of her deranged brother, who did not hesitate to butcher her for his own benefit. We were fast friends in those days. Aye, more than friends. Until he took her down to the dungeons and she returned a woman no longer. A twisted lich had she become, with a twisted mind to match her grisly new shape.
So, is lit... Okay, anyone from across the pond... Yeah, lich. I know it's got an H on it. That we pronounce the H over here in America. Or at least I thought so. Why is it lich? Lich? Or, I don't know. It just seems a little odd. So why did Brockus turn his own sister into lich?
He remorselessly and relentlessly sought ways to cheat death. Cassandra and he were soul-forged. So he knew that if she would die, he would die. And so he turned her into a lich. Turned her into a creature neither living nor dead, so that he could break the soul forge without destroying himself in the process.
The dastardly bastard.
Giving the matter no further thought, he rid his sister of her humanity, so as to rid himself of a spell that could threaten him. Such a man was Brachus Rex. Immortal in his mind and immortal to be in effect. As your swords and spells have demonstrated, though, to this world's everlasting contentment, his deranged fancy was not to be.
If Cassandra is immortal lich, where is she now?
I don't know. When the Source Hunters besieged Brachus' castle, I sought only to escape. I never heard of her again.
Truly so. You say you were more than friends. Was she into that bestiality weird crap too?
Yes.
She was, huh?
I longed for freedom, for release. When I saw my chance, I ran and never looked back.
So that he's been dealt with. What next?
You have foiled one of Leandra's vile designs. That much is certain. But I highly doubt you forestalled her endgame, whatever that may be. It is therefore imperative that we find her sister Ikara. As you've learned from the accursed duo that was Jake and Evelyn, the White Witch is somehow involved.
And a wardrobe as well.
I will vouch for her gentle nature, but alas, I cannot vouch for her current state of mind. Has she been corrupted by her sister, perhaps? Or have they become enemies locked in a murderous game of cat and mouse? There's no way of knowing until you find her.
Cat and mouse. You just had to go there.
What I do know is that she lives in a cabin deep in Lakula Forest to the north. If anywhere, that is where I advise your travels should take you next.
Alright, peace out.
Very well, Hunter. My gratitude is yours, as is my service.
Okay. So, what do we have to think about that?
That's it. Brachus Rex is dead. The way he spoke about our forebears was horrific. I wonder how many Source Hunters had to die before the Source King was deposed.
Even if it was one, it was too many.
Even if it was one, it was too many. My heart shrivels in my chest when I think of the lust in his voice as he recalled his crimes.
Alright, two here.
Every inch of this Source cult that we unravel is an inch of justice for those killed. Damn Brachus and all his breed. Damn them straight to hell.
Okay. We're both romantic. Oh. They're feeling it. So yeah, I didn't expect Arhu to like magically appear here. Normally he finds me by the closest waypoint that I take. So that caught me by surprise. Oh yeah, loot. Let's look at the good stuff, huh? Let's check out the good stuff. Latest added. Okay, we got these here. That's the identify sound when I'm feeling a little froggy. Make sure none of these books matter. You care? No, no one. Teach me anything? No. All right. All right. So let's look at the legendary items first, shall we? Boom. +1 leadership allows you to cast Water of Life. We kind of already have that. Does a lot. Does some good damage. We'll say Gratz Shahan until I see otherwise. Ooh. The Robe of Perception and HP. Immunity to Cursed. Gratz Shahan. What do we got here? Fire resistance and some movement. Inflicts stun on contact. Well, I shall say, that is certainly a reason enough to get rid of my current for Seamus. Yeah, +1 strength is great and all, but plus does he look cool? Do you look cool? Do you? No, you don't. It's really, it kind of looks like Voltron. Or, okay, not Voltron, but something like that. Alright, doodle back. And push dagger of it's unbreakable. Well, whoop-de-doo. Sarong. Any sarong is better than no sarong. So I think we'll go with Jahan and get lucky again. A new shield. It's got a very high blocking chance to start out with. But, huh, what happened to the weapon I was using? Huh. Oh, I can't wear it anymore because my strength is too low. Whoops. You're making those noises. So, yeah, I don't have any, like, strength increasing things that I can think of, so I guess the orc armor's going back on so I can equip a weapon for a while. But we'll put it... What? It's high enough now, isn't it? I put on the orc armor again. What else did I remove to lose strength? I don't remember what it was. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know why my strength went down. I wonder if I could just go, I encourage everyone. Does that work on me? And, yeah, can I... Oh, Seamus, quick. So it only works while this is on, I suppose? And if I go like this, what happens when encourage runs out? Do I stop equipping it? Let's see. Does my sword just... Yeah, it just magically goes away. Okay, well, I have to rectify that, and guess who's getting a point in that next level. Not much else to say about that. And that's not even enough. So we are going to just equip him back with the good old clobber in time, because it has good stats, and not like he needs to do a lot of damage anyway. His job is to take damage. Alright, still in here. Still looking through loot. There's a lot of loot. +2 initiative. Pretty good. I mean, gives some good initiative bonuses, better armor. I don't really need the lockpicking on me, so we'll do it for Ziyal. Oh, the blacksmithing belt to poison resistance. I probably already have a blacksmithing belt, but never know. Okay, and the staff. Leadership staff. Okay, so we do have an opportunity to get Seamus some of the more bonuses with leadership by putting that on. Plus, I suppose a wand, it requires a certain amount of intelligence to wield. Oh, look at this inventory. Okay, let's do latest added. Yeah, so this wand here requires intelligence 5. So, technically, as silly as it is, it's probably a good idea to put it on Seamus currently, because it'll increase his leadership score and give him that, although I imagine it's going to cost like 45. Oh, only 8. It's not too bad. And what is it? Ooh, personality? Yeah, leadership goes up to 4. Kaboom. Hip. So he's going to wield a wand and a shield. Why not? If you can do it, you do it. And beyond that, we just equip... Congratulations on the perception robe. And any strong is better than what I currently have, which was just a source hunter one. You don't need to keep that on you. And, I mean, plus more leadership. It has a chance if I attack. I don't know. It's kind of a 50-50 thing. It'll sell for a whole bunch, but I kind of like just having more HP from the other stuff. But, we'll put it on for the time being. Why not? Alright, is that all the loot? Are we done with the loot part of the episode? I must have got this from somebody. She's got a dexterity belt. Yeah, okay. I'll look through it one more time when somewhere else. Plus, anything that I do get, I need to make sure that I equip properly to everybody. But yeah, anyway, we talked to people. We got some things done. The fastest. Oh yeah, and the one thing that absolutely must be done is I do have to buy the skill so that or if I just keep making random scrolls with my crafting 5, I might be able to unlock like this here chest, and these chests are always good when they have a big lock behind them. So that is the current goal. I'm not searching every vase. There's no time, man. There's no time. Everyone else went down. I think a ghoul died over here. I'm just kind of giving one last gander. Goose and a gander. And these bones lies nothing. So, let's go find out what's going on at the end of time. Let's see what they have to say. The end of time. The range of bows across seems unlimited, but...
Ah, the Starstone Seeker's return. Most fortuitous indeed, for I have been pondering over the nature of our shelter plane like a poet over his muse.
Have you now?
For now, I will refrain from entertaining, or, as the case may be, annoying you with hackless conjectures, until in the maze that is my mind, I happen to stumble upon a clue more concrete than mere theory.
He's onto me.
In the meantime, and in the interest of saving time, please tell me your thoughts about the lady you talked to in the Hall of Heroes during your previous visit.
She seemed to recognize and call us guardians. She said she deceived us and we deserted her in turn.
Deceive. Desert. Your words, they ring a distant bell, but they are but pieces of the puzzle. And yet, could she be?
Could she be?
But no, hold your chattering tongue, Zigzags. You promised you wouldn't hazard any guesses, and you'll stick to your word. You have my thanks, friends, for indulging me. A new portal has opened, and no doubt you are as curious as I am to find out what lies beyond. Let's go and take a look.
Yes, let's. His run is adorable, though. Imps are just great. Look at him.
Well, aren't you going to leap through? Who knows what wonder awaits you?
Who knows? Let's find out. Ooh.
This
looks
place
nice.
looks rather cozy, doesn't it?
It does. Almost like...
By the fangs of the void, it is true.
What?
She told me she had seen you. Yet never would I have believed her delusions until here, now. They manifest before me. You have become undeniable.
Okie dokie.
The scurrilous sentinels themselves. It is miraculous, irrefutably so. But oh, how low you have fallen.
Okay, we're doing our best, okay? We use resurrect scrolls.
Look at what you have become. What was stars have become moribund embers. You are to be pitied.
Well, thanks. What level are you? Higher level more.
Ominous fellow, that demon.
And none too friendly either.
Well, he didn't start to try to take out our throats, so there's that. Oh, he disappeared. What's this now? Oh, hey, look. They're worth something more. They're not cups at a time. They're golden kitchen knives for selling if you are in desperate enough case. Hey, what's this going on here? This looks kind of snazzy.
This isn't my chest, which somehow I knew.
Yeah, wait, what?
My old chest. Why do I remember it?
Good questions, Seamus, my lad. My old cupboard. Why isn't it filled with goodies? My other cupboard. Oh, the book I left here so many moons ago. Which I probably already read, but I don't keep very close tabs on things. Yeah. So. Alright. And Seamus is going for a little lie down. You didn't have a head for a moment. Oh, God, that's gotta hurt going through your hand there. So how did you know? How does this place seem so familiar to us? And what the blazes are you? Oh, yes. So, after all this time, if you, say, with your character, wanted to change things, you can. Oh my god, Ziyal's gonna have a sex change. No, I don't want to mess up any of that. Yeah. I wonder though, can you do it with your companions? I sincerely doubt it.
I can't use this right now.
It seems I can't use this right now.
Seems I can't use it. So, Seamus, I mean, I suppose he could dye his beard, you know, get himself a little bit of a, what do you call it? He can make himself look younger again, I suppose. There's that. Pretty much it's just like, hey, I screwed up my character and she's got horns on. Or whatever. Feel free to come back here and change it. That's what you can do. What's going on here? Wow, that's a heck of a view, isn't it? I remember my balcony here at this place. Couches. I don't recall if there's anything. I can look through all the things just in case, but that involves making sure Lucky Charm is up to full, etc. and it takes time. Is this my chest?
My
Ziyal?
old chest. Why do I remember it?
Why indeed. Ancient diary. My friend and ally, the war has been won. Our victory is now inevitable, a fact, a certainty. One might say these last battles we waged are therefore pointless conflicts, but the enemy won't relent, so be it. Truth be told, I relish in their stubbornness. Give me bloody combat. Give me the thrill of the front line. I shall be the first to break the ranks and last to leave the battlefield. But you've been absent lately. It goes without saying I prefer you by my side. We shall meet again at the funeral, I suppose. Until then, I bid you adieu. Well, what? Okie dokie. I gotta check and see. Well, I'm looking through these cupboards like it matters. I might have missed the diary on the other side. Oh, some water, yeah. Anything on here? Nope. Oh, finally I could... a bathtub of my own. Interesting. A potted plant. Not enough strength. So, yeah, seems like we are source hunters remember something about this place. What about beyond here? It's a nice garden we got here. Got some Stardust Herb, which is nice. Take Stardust Herb, combine it with a sprinkling of Bone Dust, you got Pixie Dust. You got the Pixie Dust, you can make a lot of cool stuff. This thing is like having a seizure. Just click that darn thing. Jahan, what are you doing? Yeah, okay, great. Good job. Is this how you're going to grab it? Alright. Anywho, Ancient Letter, shall we? What does it say? Esteemed generals, all of Babylon thanks you. All of Babylon is in your debt. Gods and kings bow before you, and it is right and proper they do so. Even though they had thought they lost, the world now meets its end, but you have turned the tide. Many are fallen, so very, very many. And I know you have suffered a great personal loss as well. No, generals, that I sympathize deeply. So let's meet in the Hall of Echoes, both to celebrate and remember, to honor the living and honor the dead. Signed, Henry, son of Williams, righteous king of Pharaoh. I don't recall him. Doesn't really ring a bell. It's an ancient letter from me. Am I supposed to take it? Okay, cool. So here's this cool little garden thing. Yeah, everyone needs a flaming, gazebo. Pillory gazebo. It's got gazebo-like traits, right? Anyway, maybe some of our other people here at the end of time can make sense of why demons are here and why we seem to recognize our surroundings. Although I'm gonna quickly check to see if I missed it. Did I miss a? There is diary. Diary. What do we got? My fellow general, in victory, life has taken an unreal turn. Everywhere I go, it seems, I'm revered not unlike a god. People feel grace when I look them in the eye, consider it a blessing. Children try to touch my hand or sleeve, considering it will bring them good luck. The absurdity of all is staggering. Above all, I wish that I had more time to myself. Some much needed peace of mind, now the peace is finally in sight. Peace of mind. The closing of the coffin was seared into the sight. The dull thud of stone and stone echoes still. You may relish in combat still, but I have lost all appetite for carnage. Okay. So we've learned a few things here. Nothing else seems to jump out at me, so let's go back and see what they have to say about all of this. Under my quest log, a general's story, a general's tale. Okay. They're both separate, which is a little telling, I suppose. Okay. What do I gotta say? What you gotta say? Hey, I found this cool place here. Zigmazax.
Not lately, Master Imp. Indeed, I very much fear that until the void is caged once more, there will be no future to prophesy.
Good to see you on the shelter plane. A home away from home, is it not?
Let's discuss rooms I discovered here. I've come across a master bedroom.
The inner chamber. The tapestry has shown me that these were the personal quarters of the gods chosen too. They lived lives of opulent luxury. A well-deserved return for services rendered against the onslaught of demons and dark champions of the void. They are yours now, the chosen two anew.
Well, that's telling. We've talked about those two. Update you on my progress, yeah. I've defeated Brachus Rex.
Scallywags! They are diluting Starstone with blood magic? Vile fiends! This sect, it must be stopped. Their adulteration of Starstone could hamper our efforts to undo the void. You have to trace this sect back to the very pit where it burrows. Bloodstone. The horror. Magic as dark as this. It feeds the void where we seek to starve it. Like the imp said to the ballista operator, shoot.
Yeah, no, nothing else new to say. Zigzags.
How
What
might
about
I
the
serve
Weaver?
our mission? Threads I weave and tales I see. All will I tell. Can the answer be anything but you? The threads say that you slept there. You both did, until the vigil of day and vigil of night called you away. Duty.
Okay.
Never did you waver from your duty, never? I cannot be certain. Perhaps just once you failed.
Interesting. Demonic creatures roam this hall.
He is the
Recognize me.
instigator. He is the beginning of all ends. The birth father of death and void. Be wary of him. I know not what is fear, and yet, afore him, I tremble.
Okay.
Ask,
any more
and
questions?
I shall answer, if I can.
No, not really. See, another reason why I talk about the Stardust is that you can buy Pixie Dust, but yeah, look at that price tag. Nope. Not doing that.
Source Hunter.
Arhu.
Welcome.
Yeah, whatever. Welcome. So, I'm always checking just to see, because I don't know why I keep checking as much as I do. It's a nice little belt. Yeah, what a steal. Only gajillion gold.
By
God,
all
do you
means.
have anything? No, he doesn't know.
And what might those be?
No. Nope. Okay, screw him. So, we found out a lot of information here. Just for the sake of completeness, I'm making sure I come over here. There also was some other there was also some ancient books around here that I didn't read because I think the footage was lost or something. My friend and ally, frustration is raging through me like seething fever. Damn these politicians, they infuriate me to no end. What do I care if the war is almost won? The victory is certain. As long as a single enemy still draws breath, I will not sheath my sword. I will hunt, and I will stalk, and I will kill. I will do what's best on the beaches and the stuff. All the rest is cowardice. Diplomacy is a tool of the weak. Blind. They simply cannot see. They weren't there at the end. No more pages? Alright. I got it. So there's more to this story with the general, seems like. Hey, Medora. How you doing? I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway. Another one. Don't take it, just read it. My fellow general, understand your frustration. The one that plagues me is of different nature. All this attention, curse it. All these expectations, to hell with them. To be a ruler is not like being queen of a beehive. Nobility, ambassadors, citizens, clergy, they all scurry me in endless numbers. Buzzing, pleading, begging, hanging on to my every word, mindless. I spend my life in the halls and chambers. The light of day, almost a memory. I long for the hills, for the fields, the quiet and solitude of the wilds. Couldn't I simply leave it all behind? Okay. And, yeah, I think, they already discussed what's going on with him, right? There's more here. Ancient letter. Honored General, I would like to raise a personal concern of mine, if I may be so bold. Your prowess in combat is unmatched, your lust for warfare unrivaled. No one doubts this. The prowess served us well, it saved this very world, but now the enemy has been vanquished. But a few straggling legions. Is it really necessary to personally command our armies still? I know your presence inspires the troops, but I worry and enemy spear or arrow may find you yet, just like with permission the enemy has found another general before. To lose you now would devastate nations. My advice would be to exercise caution. Now the peace is almost upon us and our total victory inevitable. There is no need anymore for such ferocious heroics. We no longer have need of you as general. We need of you as a statesman. Please think of that. Oh, Harold Sejurgen, Duke of Orcha. Orcha. Sounds like something in Star Wars. Orcha. Alright, back to Ziyal. Almost done with this place, oh yeah. But I'm pretty sure they got reports from me. Do I talk to what's her name or what's his name? Trying to remember if there's anything that's still super pressing in terms of quests around here. I think we cleared the entire bloody map. Let's just double check the log. Filter completed. I still think I'm supposed to like talk to that legionnaire.
Salutations, Source Hunter. I shall be very glad to share what information I can by all
Expeditions.
means. For 2 years, all news has been bad news. Still,
okay.
I thank you for telling me, Source Hunter.
So,
knowledge is better than uncertainty.
we already got that experience, looks like.
This cannot be. Can it? You have found one of the sources of the undead and sent it back into oblivion. But that is fantastic. Never have I seen such heroism. Hope breaks through after 2 years of absolute darkness. Ziyal remains under threat, yes, but finally it has been proven even the dead can be vanquished. To think,
we did it.
Feliron too was behind these horrors all along. A man who treated the wounds I obtained in battle, who comforted me when my agony was great. Such a pity. Ziyal is in your debt, Hunter.
Bam!
And the Legion too. Brachus Rex is dead, and no one but you could have done this glorious deed.
Yeah, I'm the best around. No more of that. The leadership bow, the sarong of betterness, the blessed breachers of better. So now I'm trying to make sure I keep an eye out and see in case I find what I was looking for in terms of.
So I did. The chances of survival.
Nope, I'm done talking to you. Okay, give me the reputation. Let's get out of here. And what do you have to say for yourself, Captain Is-a-Butt? Get it? Is-a-Butt. It's like I'm calling Moe's Tavern here. All right. What do you got to say for yourself, Mr. Snide One?
The Source Hunter. Oh, joyous hour.
Oh, well.
If you must.
I don't know what this says.
I'm Captain Aureus, if you... So, let me get this
Jake's
straight.
murders.
There are insidious sorcerers running about town that turned a council ambassador into a zombie for sport. After said councillor was murdered by some mystery witch who subsequently trotted off to her cabin in Luculla Woods. Sure you haven't omitted relevant details like, flying brooms, black cats, and bloody pentagrams? By Belagar's Nevers. Sounds like a fantasy tale mothers tell their children before bed. And I bet none of it's more than fantasy either. Though no doubt Arhu puts stock in your every word. Anyway, be these truths, half-truths, or outright lies, it seems to me your business in Ziyal is concluded. Don't let the undead hit you on the way out.
Yes.
If you must.
Yeah, so it looks like, is he gonna tell me anything?
We may well stand on unholy.
So really, it looks like they changed things from the original version
they say his remains were buried in what is now
Shut up. I'm so done with you. It seems like in the original version, you kind of talk to him to finish up everything. So just one last look at this here log. The Wishing Brother. So there we go. The Wild Vermin and the Renegade. That's Veritor. Legionnaire's Will. That's something we're in the future. So yeah, looks like everything's done except for Arhu's failed experiment, which was down in the entrance, down in the dungeon there. And I'll just kind of wrap this up because you guys already seen that dialogue. All right, in the next episode, goodbye, Ziyal. So done with you. Not really. It's been a wonderful. Hey, look, that guy. It's been an interesting time here, but I'm looking forward to new pastures. What can I say? So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It helps out immensely. And as a recording of this, 101 subs. Yeah. All right. My little fan base is growing. Or people who just want to yell at me. I'll take either, really. All right. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.